increase?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Yes.
I just want to make it clear.
Yes, because you would not have the 170 if you did not have the 4%. Do you have any questions?
Page 5, but on behalf of the instructor, we had 894 last year, and we're showing 0 this year. Page 5. That's the big part of the reduction in instruction costs.
On behalf of 1998, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, last fiscal year was 1,894, and then in the budget we're showing this year.
Okay, those are the on behalf payments. I don't budget the on behalf payments because it doesn't flow through here. We log those in at the end of the year when we're doing our annual report.
Would we have to kind of compensate that to the balance? It's really, we're really not showing reduction in cost.
Okay, if you see that in fiscal year 2012, and you see the salaries were $6,843,000, and then the next year, last year, fiscal year 13, you see the $6,438,000. If you do,
And this year we $5,892,000.
yes. And then the difference in the on behalf is just related to the difference in the numbers.
But we should have on behalf payments.
Next year. Yes, it will. It will be in there. It will show.
Because it shows a 2 million swing, and just want to clarify a big portion of that.
I was reading on their totals. I'm sorry. Yes,
On the
that's
totals.
yes, and you'll find that throughout the working budget. And when you see a swing like that on the totals, then you look for the on behalf, and that's what accounts for that. You're welcome. And some districts have, I have read where some have budgeted the on behalf, but it's not necessary, and it just skews everything. So I like to see actuals in the working budget.
Could you walk through the contingency? Contingency balance is 506.
Yes, it's 506.
602.
And a 2%, an average of the 2% carry forward that we need to leave in our budget would be approximately $270,000. If you take $170,000 for the experience raise of the employees, that would bring $440,000. And then your balance on your little wiggle room is approximately $60,000. And as I want to state, this is a budget. If we can stay within our budget line items, then this is what our goal and our plan is. That's my accounting for you.
This is the tax rate.
Yes.
Tax rate, 4%. So remember, if you recall in our last board meeting, if compensating rate, we would go back instead of ending with about 60,000 wiggle, we would cut 60,000 into our contingency.
Yes.
And it would no longer be a 2% contingency at 260, it would be around 200.
If the raise was
if we didn't have the 4%.
Okay, without the 4%, Tammy, we would not have the money in the contingency fund that we need, correct? I mean, that is right.
Yes.
Okay.
You either wouldn't have enough money to give the raise or enough money to maintain the 2% contingency.
So the 60,000 wiggle room, if we need that, I mean, if we don't need that money, if we can budget even further, then we can have over 2% contingency, which is good, right? We can have anywhere from 2 to 5%, correct?
Yes, if there's no unforeseen expenses throughout the year, I get really concerned. Last year we had an increase in unemployment mid-year, We also have, there is a possibility of an increase on workers' comp mid-year. So the $60,000 that is left out of that contingency balance could be used for either one of those if those were to happen.
If those were to, okay, if there were to be increases.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about $5,000 a month.
Yes. That's not a lot of wiggle room.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Okay, please understand, I'm not looking at anything, I'm just listening, but I could tell that things are tight, things
But have improved. We've done
Yeah.
a big turnaround from needing $500,000 to budget and make a balanced budget to now at least having a contingency and some money to do things that might need to be done.
That's good.
That's all I have for that.
Any further discussion on the working budget as presented for 2014?
I just look at the figures, appreciate what you all have done, and it sounds like teachers will look at opportunity and work experience, I think it's great. So, just really some more tired, so, seems to be that, so.
It's very good. Any further comments or discussion on the budget, working budget? If not, I need a motion to approve it for 2014.
Have an education, sure, schools with work experience, and we can know that. Are we including this?
It's, I don't think it's on the agenda, but whenever the board votes to do that, then you would have to give us a couple of weeks at least. That's a lot of documentation and calculations that we need to do to be.
Yeah, and the motion and the money is there. I think the board realizes that, and certainly it has been done with a lot of hard work. But if we go, well, Bob's still on, but what I would recommend, if the board so desires, is to allow, we know basically what our kind of average, what the calculations would be, but to really give you a clear picture, the next regular board meeting, we could run that, have it available to you, and then you could take the actual motion whenever you wanted to. If you're asking when's the soonest would be, well, Ms. Sloan, could you go up and run the numbers tonight? We'll have a special, as soon as you approve this budget, then we can work towards making that happen.
Okay, so as soon as we approve the budget, then we could work on getting the teachers a raise. But because I'm like Roger, I mean, that's something that's important. It kind of justifies too taking the 4%.
Yes.
I mean, you know what I mean? That's the means to make that happen.
We couldn't do it without it.
Huh?
We could not do it without it.
Yeah. I know some. Hopefully some of the teachers take some of the, that they can kind of explain maybe to the public that, it's necessary to give them their raise. I mean, kind of take a little bit of heat off of the board.
Spread that sale knob too much.
Yeah. Well, I want to give the teachers a raise. I mean, that's it. I mean, you pay somebody, you pay them, and that's it. So, if it's means for us to do that, then that's, I like it. I agree with it.
I just want to clarify, we're not giving them a raise, we're compensating
Well,
them.
they're increased, yeah.
Yes. Experience.
Yeah, they're not giving, no raise, yeah.
Given what they've got coming to it.
Correct.
And what they're saying, Gary, is that they will work on calculating that for the next meeting. And we can put that on the agenda for the next meeting.
Okay.
To take that action.
Let's just do that.
Okay. Is there any further discussion on the working budget for 14? If not, I need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion, need a second. Motion second. All in favor, indicate so saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. 4 noes. Okay. Next item on the agenda is discussion and or possible action on tax rates. We're trying to present that.
Yes, sir. For a moment, I passed out a sheet for you to consider this discussion. I guess the community may understand that the board was considering increasing the tax rates again. I think after our discussion here, hopefully we can bring some clarity to that. If we'll just go down step by step here in the order that's listed on this handout. The KRS in setting the tax rates are 45 days after the release from the Department of Revenue certification from KBE. That was released on August the 7th, 2013. 45-day window then is September the 21st, 2013. Tax rate has to be set. Now within that 45 days, a couple of things have to happen. One, you have to have a board meeting, and then you have to have 2 publications in the paper of record, which we have 1 publication each week, so that's 2 weeks. And then after the second publication of the tax rate, within 7 to 10 days, no earlier than 7, no later than 10 days, the board would have to come back in a special call board meeting to affirm or ratify the proposed tax rate.
Okay, that's also time for public comment, right? I mean.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yes, you set a hearing. That hearing has got to be in that time frame.
That 7 to 10 day window.
That 45 days, right. The hearing between that 7 and 10 days.
So did we not meet that? We didn't meet the